Once upon a time, in the bustling proud city of Udena, there lived a woman whose name was praised in high and low places. Her name was Senator Sophia Ofua. At 25, she was a shining star, the youngest female senator the state had ever voted for. She wore her crown with dignity, known for her unshakable compassion, a loud laugh that warmed the air, and a generosity that flowed like rivers. Every last Saturday of the month, a massive compound will be open to everyone, the less privileged, the widow, the widower, and those who could not afford proper meal in their home. There was always a big size pot of steaming jollof rice, goat meat, pepper soup, and pounded yam. Our head cook, Mama Ufoma, led a battalion of kitchen staff who sing as they cook, knowing the feast wasn't just for the stomach alone, it was also for the soul. She had no child, but yet she feed every one of us like her own, the market women will say. The feast will end whenever the people are tired. There was always a standby DJ to play for them. Sophia was not just adored because she prepared food for the people. She was adored because she delivered her job diligently. She provided good roads for the people. She make the market neat and beautiful for the market women. She also gave the community good water and nice building for children's school. Sophia lived in a mansion of marble and glass, tended by loyal staff, her personal assistant Adora, her driver Chuka, her gardener Papa Udoka, and a rotation team of maids. She had no husband, no child, but she had people who admire her. Yet, when the sun go down, the moon rose, and the world slept, Sophia would drift into another world, the underworld. In her sleep, Sophia found herself barefoot in an endless village farm. The soil deep and heavy, the sun beat down, but it was always just about to rise, a world trapped between life and death. She would toil, pick weed, carry firewood, plant yam alongside men, women, and even children. The men and women in her dream also work to earn money, while the children are working to pay the debt their fathers and forefathers had owed, all of whom never spoke. They would walk like ghosts, silent and focused. At the end of each dream, a huge figure in a light white cloth will appear, handing her a glowing cowries and whisper, "Your work for now is done. You can go back to your world. I will see you again tonight." The figure will order her to leave immediately. When she wakes up, her body screams with pain, muscle burn, her bone ache, her back was like someone that had worked all through the night. Doctor poke and scan, but always found nothing. Not a bruise, not a tear. Her personal doctor, Dr. Uche, was baffled. "Your test result is heart again, ma'am. You are in perfect condition. Everything is okay," he will say. "But why do you keep walking like someone who fought a war?" "That is the problem," Sophia will reply. "I have been in this hospital almost every day, complaining for one thing, yet no answer." "I am sorry, ma," the doctor replied, "but the test results show that nothing is wrong with you, and so we can do nothing. You have to keep taking your pain relief drugs. That is all I can advise for now." Sophia will leave the hospital still in pain. With each month that passed, more contracts begin to flood in. The governor himself praised her. The National Assembly celebrates every of her win. Money began to pour in like rain in the rainy season, yet she was breaking down and no one could see. Her staff noticed. Adora, begin to document her behavior, sometimes when she passed the night in her house. Sophia in her dream would scream, crying for help, her hand mimicking digging motion. Her cloth was drained with sweat, even when the air conditioner is on. One day, Sophia returned from the capital after presenting a multi-billion naira project proposal to the governor. Everyone known she would pass. Her success was guaranteed. That evening, she took her bath, ate a little portion of rice and retired to her bed. She never woke up. Sophia need to work more hours in the underworld because she had a project that the governor needs to approve. So she had to spend much time working in the farm. The next day, the compound was quiet as usual. The staff was all in position waiting for Sophia to come out so they can deliver their duty. But she did not come, and no one was allowed to wake her whenever she is asleep. Only her staff, Adora. When Adora came, she knocked gently on the door. No answer. She pushed the door and saw Madame Sophia lying still, eyes closed, body breathing but yet unresponsive. Madam, madam, she shouted, trying to wake her up. She quickly called on Chus, who burst into the room. The house was descend into chaos. Sophia was rushed to the hospital, placed in an ICU, and monitored around the clock. For 2 whole weeks, her body lived, but her spirit was somewhere. Even the doctor whispered, "She is not in a coma, she is somewhere," he would say. Her cousin brother Tobias, who is a businessman from Enugu, arrived and demanded answers. It was he who finally spoke the word after hours and days of waiting for Sophia to wake up. "This is not medical, this is spiritual," he told the doctor. "I think I have to look for solution elsewhere." "Okay," the doctor replied, "but you have to be very careful with her." Tobias, desperate, quickly took Sophia and traveled into the east part to visit a mysterious seer known as Mama Ikema, a woman who said to speak with both the dead and the living. As she stepped into the compound, she said, "Welcome. You brought the senator, which is good. She is not dead, she is only trapped between two words." Then she light a fire, throw some herb into it, and she began to tell Sophia's story. Even Sophia herself did not know. The day Sophia was born, she began. Her mother died in childbirth. Her father, upon hearing the news, collapsed and died instantly. Her grandmother was the one who took care of Sophia. When she turned 3 months old, her grandmother was afraid of the future ahead of Sophia. Quickly, she took Sophia to a powerful diviner. When they arrived, the diviner began to speak. Mama Ikena's voice dropped down now. The oracle said this girl was born with no future ahead, no fortune. Her path was bow, no wealth, no honor. Her grandmother wept. "What can I do?" she asked the powerful diviner. He was silent for some time and he began to speak. "There is a solution, but the solution was dark. A virgin boy must be sacrificed. His spirit will become the gatekeeper of Sophia's life, her wealth and her death. In exchange, every new year, a goat must be sacrificed to appease the spirit to continue to watch over Sophia." The diviner said. The room was silent, and so the grandmother agreed. The boy was sacrificed, the ritual was carried out, and every new year she offered the goats. She never told Sophia about it. She only told her to be a giver and help people. "God will bless you when you do so," she said. Whenever Sophia tried to ask her about the sacrifice of the goats. A year ago, the grandmother died. Since then, no sacrifice was made. The gatekeeper had vanished. Sophia is left alone now to work for what was once earned freely. After much time of explaining, then a cleansing ritual was performed on Sophia through the guidance of Mama Ikema. They returned home, and on the 15th day, Sophia woke up. She sat up, weak and confused. Where am I? What is happening? She asked, tears running down her eyes. Adora held her hands tight. Mama Ikema gently explained the truth to her. Sophia wept bitterly, not just for herself, but for the boy that has been sacrificed for her sake, for the price of her privilege. In the months that followed, the senator lost her seat. The governor did not approve the proposal. The politician tithe was torn, her mansion was seized, her account was frozen due to investigation. But she was not alone, she had nothing. But those that she had fed came to feed her now. The market women brought foodstuff to her, oil, yam, whatsoever they could afford. Old students she once paid their school fees begin to send little money they could afford. A widow gave her a room in her house. Her old driver Chuka used the savings he has been saving to start a taxi business and give Sophia daily allowance. You have helped us in many ways, ma. This is our time to repay you back. I know, but I never wanted anyone to pay me for what I have done. I did everything out of my own goodwill. We know, ma, but we have to help you now because you've been there for us. This is the time for us to show you love, Chooks will say. Years passed. Sophia married a quiet school teacher named Mr. Emeka, a widower with a soft voice and two children. Though Sophia was not able to bear him children, she raised Emeka's children like her own. She began to work at a local orphanage, sharing stories, guiding youth and giving freely, as much as she could. She was no longer a senator, but in her humble bungalow with laughter and joy in the yard, soup popping on the fire, Sophia was finally at peace. Now there is no more pain all over her body. She can sleep freely now. She has been healed forever. The morals of the story is true wealth is better earned than borrowed from the future. A kind heart plants seed that will blossom when all efforts fail. Be wary of shortcuts, they often lead to long regret. The spirit's reign always remember every deal we made, even if the living forgets. Final word from the story. Some people uses ritual to grab wealth meant for their unborn generation. They live comfortable life now. People will praise them. They will have money, spending lavishly everywhere they go now. But their children inherit emptiness and even problem. Wealth that is borrowed from the spirit realm must be repaid, oftentimes with tears, pain, and debt. But those who give from their hearts, like Madam Sophia, will always be remembered even when gold fail. Kindness lasts forever. And with this story, we should be careful of the kind of deal we make ahead of our unborn children. Whatsoever you sow now, your children and your generation will reap from it. There is no two ways about it. Parents, guardians, be careful of the kind of agreement you made with anyone because of your children. Thank you for being here today, and I hope you've learned from this story. Please tell me what you think about the story. I will be in the comment section waiting patiently for you. To those subscribing and to my future subscriber, God bless you. I really appreciate every of your efforts. May God Almighty repay you. See you on my next one. Until then, live a good life. Stay blessed. Bye.